Mia, I was
Oh,
just so don't pick me first for the question because I actually didn't hear it properly.
Okay. Okay, I will say it again.
Okay.
I mean, we're live. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
We're doing the 5th studio visit for Equity Unbound. And Equity Unbound is a network of various educators and students and just people who are interested in thinking about the issue of equity in the context of international education, intercultural education, and the open web. So today I'm one of, I'm always one of 3 founding facilitators for Equity Unbound. My name is Mia Zamora, and I'm currently in New Jersey. And I teach writing studies. I direct a master's program in writing studies at Kane University, which is in New Jersey. So I'm essentially an English professor who's sort of taken on a research agenda in digital culture along the way. So it's been a fascinating journey, and I'm just so glad to speak with all of you today. Maybe I'll pass the proverbial mic to my colleague, Catherine. And then afterwards, if Maha is not back, then I will put in the chat who will introduce themselves thereafter. And if someone can't see it, I'll just call it out as well. So.
Okay, thank you so much, Mia. My name is Catherine Cronin, and I'm speaking from a very anonymous looking location, which is a hotel in Dublin, where I happen to be working today. I live in Galway in the west coast of Ireland, and I work now in Dublin, in Ireland, for the National Forum for the Enhancement of Teaching and Learning in Higher Education. And for the past, well, over 6 months, Mia, Maha, and I were talking about equity-focused intercultural learning in an open, connected way, and how we tried to facilitate that in our teaching and in our work, to be honest. So the whole Equity Unbound emergent curriculum arose from discussions that started last spring. So, you know, it's still growing and still becoming, to use Michelle Obama's term, and we're just so delighted about that, and, you know, just learning so much in the process. So, I welcome all the very special guests who are here in the Hangout, and anybody who's joining either synchronously or asynchronously online. And I'll hand back over so our guests can introduce themselves.
Is it me now? Okay. So I'm Mona Saweh. I am a doctoral student at the Oxford Institute at the University of Oxford. I'm interested in studying social media and opposition groups in the Arab world. On the side, I'm working as a researcher at the Computational Propaganda Project, where I study also automation, algorithms, manipulation in the Arab world, and how social media is used as a propaganda tool. And of course, it has been a very fun year for me working for the project with all the crazy stuff happening in the world. So this is basically me. And thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so happy to be with you today.
So I'm next. I'm Benjamin Dockstader. I teach at the International School of Brussels. I'm originally from near Toronto in Canada, and I teach grade 8 and 9, I guess what people call English literature, but which is really much more broad than that, and of course involves things like media literacy. And I think I really fell into talking about algorithms when I saw the way it was reshaping certain things in K-12 education, with schools coming out of Silicon Valley proposing that a large chunk of the day would be structured by algorithms instead of being led by the wisdom of a teacher and sort of directed that way. So I think that's where I sort of fell into that. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here. Longtime fan of Maha.
So next we have.
I think that's my turn.
Oh yes, you can.
Amina.
Please introduce ourselves. Amina,
Yeah.
please introduce yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Amina. I'm 20 years old. I study theater at the American University in Cairo. So I'm taking this course with Dr. Mahabali. we basically it's a global studies course. So this is my first time to do a conference call thing about with people from different cultures and so on. But so it's like a mandatory thing to do, but I'm not like frustrated to do